Christi Hooks is coming up next. And a good Friday night, everybody, and welcome to AA Texas League Baseball with your Corpus Christi Hooks. Tonight is the second of this 4-game weekend series between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and your Corpus Christi Hooks. Two teams continue the series tomorrow night for a 7:05 game. Don't forget, we'll wrap up the series Sunday afternoon at 4:05 as the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Corpus Christi Hooks will have our final meetup in the first half. The Sod Poodles return home on Tuesday as they take on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals in a 3-game series. Then following in after that will be the 3-game set versus the Tulsa Drillers for weekend baseball in Amarillo. Monday, June 17th, the Sod Poodles will head to Northwest Arkansas in a 3-game set before traveling to Tulsa for a 4-game series. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. You can also download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, and you can download that in any smartphone. Well, it's a beautiful evening for baseball here as we get you set for another edition of baseball here on Minor League Baseball Network. And here's your lineups for tonight's game. First, for the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles. Leading off in shortstop is the cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. Abrams in short. Peter Van Gansen will lead off at second base. Batting second for Amarillo, Van Gansen at second. Tusho Ornales will lead off in center field, batting third for the Sod Poodle lineup. Ornales in center. Taylor Colway will be in right field, batting fourth. Hudson Potts will lead off at third base, batting fifth for Amarillo. Potts at third. Batting sixth is the left fielder Colin Moore. Moore in left. Matthew Batten will be the designated hitter tonight for the Sod Poodles. Batten, the DH. Batting eighth is the first baseman Kyle Overstreet. Overstreet at first. And batting ninth is the catcher and cleanup hitter Luis Campsiano as he rounds out the Sod Poodles lineup. And taking the mound for the starting Amarillo pitcher, Luis Patino. Patino on the mound for Amarillo. And now, here is your lineups for your Corpus Christi Hooks. Leading off into right field, Brian De La Cruz. Batting second and shortstop is Greg Kessinger. Batting third, the Corpus Christi catcher, Chucky Robinson. Batting fourth is the first baseman, J.J. Matijevic. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Colton Shaver. Batting sixth is the left fielder, Corey Julks. Batting seventh is the designated hitter, Carmen Benedetti. Benedetti, the DH. Batting eighth is the second baseman and cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pena. Pena in cleanup. And batting ninth in center field is Alex McKenna as he rounds out the batting order for the Corpus Christi Hooks this evening. McKenna in center. And taking the mound for the starting pitcher for the Hooks, Christian Javier. Javier on the mound for the home team, and that's your starting lineups. And now we get you set for the second of this 4-game weekend series here at Corpus Christi. We wrap the series up Sunday afternoon at 4:05. Amarillo versus Corpus Christi. Let's play ball.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 73 gets the ball for the away side in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up now, C.J. Abrams, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, C.J.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 home.
2-1.
And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3. Fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Batting second.
Ready now,
the
Peter Van
baseman.
Gansen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Javier, a 22-year-old, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. Pitch popped up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
2-1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Full count.
Full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Popped him up. Robinson shading to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
At the plate, Taylor Colway, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Van Gansen is off of first with 2 away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
3-1. Hudson Potts would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Hudson Potts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Two down, runners at first and second. A ball and a strike now. The set and the 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The left fielder, Colin Moore.
Into the box, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
1-1.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
3-1. Here it is. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Batting 7.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
So striding forward now, Matthew Batten. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. In there, 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
He's set the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Sod Poodles lead it 1-0. Number 78 will be the one doing the pitching for the home side. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has,
for Corpus
he'll be in pretty good shape.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. To the left side, but it's well foul. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Stepping in now, Greg Kessinger, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fouled off. A runner in scoring position with none out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting third.
Now batting, Chucky Robinson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
To the plate now, J.J. Matijevic. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Colton Shaver will be next. Runners on first with 1 down. 3-1. Fouled away. Three-two pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Ornelas will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
So now to the plate, Colton Shaver. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Count now a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Second inning set to go.
Leading off,
so stepping in,
the first
Kyle
baseman,
Overstreet.
Kyle Overstreet.
Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitcher. Making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
In now, Luis Camposano. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
At the plate now, C.J. Abrams
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Jolks will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Peter Van Gansen.
Standing in, Peter Van Gansen. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now. And he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Now at the plate, Tirso Ornelas. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Seared down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. All tied at 1-1. Stepping into the box, Corey Jolks.
Leading off
set
for
to lead off
Christi,
the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Corey
And
Jolks.
a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's the first out.
Batting 7.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Grounded to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Jeremy Pena.
So coming to the plate, Jeremy Pena. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Colway is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. New inning set to get underway. Ready for another chance. Taylor Colway. He drew a walk his first time up.
Colway.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here's another 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hudson Potts. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. To short. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, Colin Moore. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Alex McKenna. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The center fielder, Alex.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out
the right fielder, number 15.
First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Brian De La Cruz, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He provided some excitement for the home crowd right out of the gate as he tripled to start out the home first. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a wave and a miss, looked like the slider there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Gray Kessinger is on deck. 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Colway will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Gray.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gray Kessinger. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1 delivery. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's
not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Chucky Robinson. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the fourth. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matthew Batten. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Into the box, Kyle Overstreet. Line drive to left. Jokes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Luis Campusano.
Now to the plate, Luis Campusano. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now the 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. He's set. Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Field line and deep. And that's going to land foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Stepping in now, C.J. Abrams. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Jokes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, all tied at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Leading off
here's
for
the cleanup
Christi,
J.J.
the first baseman.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Popped straight up. Patino moving to his left. 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Colton.
Digging in to try it again. Colton Shaver. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 3, Corey Julks.
Stepping in, Corey Julks. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Colway is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Peter Van Gansen.
Leading off.
He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Peter Van Gansen.
First pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Kessinger calls for it. One down.
Now batting.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that?
Ornella.
One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in once again, Tirso Ornelas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
15.
Yeah, that was really
Taylor
well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Taylor Colway, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Carmen Benedetti as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Carmen
Benedetti. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Campusano is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeremy Pena.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pena. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Here now the 2-2. On, he pops it up. Van Gansen is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Alex McKenna.
Stepping into the box, Alex McKenna. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. This is foul right side. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Count is full.
Brian De La Cruz would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Striding
Leading
into
off,
the box, Hudson
the third
Potts.
baseman,
A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Potts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Colin Moore. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, ball.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Another one sent foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Please.
Peter Solomon enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Solomon.
Matthew Batten will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play, you have to set your sights at least belt high.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Kyle Overstreet.
At the plate now, Kyle Overstreet as he lifts it in the air to right field. De La Cruz will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the in Brian De La Cruz. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Overstreet in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Ray Kessinger.
At the plate, Gray Kessinger. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 2 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. One out, nobody on.
Hey!
3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Chucky Robinson.
Digging in, Chucky Robinson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Here's another 1-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
The first baseman, number 23, JBakerVlogs.
To the plate now, JBakerVlogs. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. No hits to this point. Line drive to center field. Ornelas is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. 7th inning coming up. The Hooks lead it 2-1. Coming to the plate now, Luis Campusano will lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fastball well outside.
1-1.
The 1-1 home.
Here. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Another 2-2 offering. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. He brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Standing in now, C.J. Abrams, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And there's there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys.
Now
tying run at first, so objective number one is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Get. Sheet.
Into the box now, Peter Van Gansen, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
A little low. It's 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run
over
at first base.
The center fielder.
Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
7th inning stretch.
Digging in, Colton Shaver. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The third baseman, Colton Shaver.
First pitch on its way. That's popped up. Abrams will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 3, Corey Julks.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Julks. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the designated hitter, Carmen Benedetti.
So striding in, Carmen Benedetti. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Strike taken up in the zone. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Willie Cagato has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the hook, number 31.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Taylor Colway. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And the 8th will start with a bang as this should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Stepping in now, Hudson Potts. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball. Hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Up top, it's 2-0. The pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. McKenna is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the left
into the
fielder,
box now, Colin Moore. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get on.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Jeremy Pena. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The second baseman,
pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The center fielder, number 4, Alex McKenna.
At the plate, Alex McKenna. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
In now, Brian De La Cruz. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it
all,
and he let it fly.
Standing in, Greg Kessinger. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after getting one out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround. J.C. Cosme takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. McKenna isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there. And that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.J. Matijevic. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
And it's 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Men on third with 2 down. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Full count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Brady Feigl enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Feigl.
Into the box, Colton Shaver hit hard to short. And that's through, a base hit. Matijevic rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. From the stretch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
In there, a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate,
now
batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Benedetti.
Next will be the designated hitter, Carmen Benedetti. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 the count. 4 runs here in this half inning. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 9th inning coming up. The Hooks are out in front here, 6-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. Into the box, Matthew Batten. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 3, Kyle Overstreet.
So digging in now, Kyle Overstreet. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1-1.
1 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on. And when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Luis Campusano. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Two and 2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all.
Batter,
it was
9,
over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
So now to the plate, C.J. Abrams. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first and the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Corpus Christi Hooks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Peter Solomon is credited with the win. Luis Patino turned in 7 2/3 innings of very good work, but still takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Hooks, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so game 2 goes to the Corpus Christi Hooks of this 4-game series. Gotta say, Amarillo lost its confidence tonight in trying to get up into winning this one. We saw the struggle throughout the game, and gotta say that lone 4 runs in the bottom half of the 8th inning, Corpus Christi was putting some base hits and running in the scores. We were tied the bottom half of the first inning with 1-1 and still tied until the bottom half of the 6th, where Corpus Christi got 1 in, and they went to the bottom half of the 8th inning, and that's where the 4 comes in across to score. Well, not the best night for Amarillo tonight, as losing this one was pretty hard for them, even though they still stand 2 more games against Corpus Christi before their return home to play Northwest Arkansas in a 3-game series. And then the next weekend series with the Tulsa Drillers, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday games. And then the 7 away, Northwest Arkansas and Tulsa. And yep, that will just about do it. Well, we're going over the final line scores of this ball game. First, for the victorious Corpus Christi Hooks, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. For Amarillo, 1 run on 7 hits, no errors. Player of the game will go to the catcher, Chucky Robinson, as he'd get a 2 for 3 with a home run, batting in 3 runs in. Winner on the mound for Corpus Christi tonight will go to Peter Solomon, and Willie Collado will take the save tonight for the Hooks. Luis Patino will definitely be kicking himself in the rear end tonight as he takes the loss on the mound for the Sod Poodles in this one. Well, we got a brand new game tomorrow night, and it is Saturday Night Baseball. Don't forget our game on Sunday at 4:05 as we wrap up this 4-game set. Amarillo goes home and they will play Northwest Arkansas. And gotta say, can't wait to see those guys for the first time in the 2019 baseball season. It's their first ever baseball game. As the Amarillo Sod Poodles will play host the Kansas City Royals AA affiliate, the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, in a 3-game series. And then their first ever 3-game set as the Amarillo Sod Poodles will play weekend baseball with the Tulsa Drillers. So that will be really nice. Well, 2 more games in Corpus Christi and the Sod Poodles return home, and they say goodbye to Corpus Christi for the remainder of the first half in the season. So, gotta say, 2 more times with the Hooks, and most likely we will be saying goodbye for a while until we meet up again with Corpus Christi. And you gotta say that will be something else. Well, 6-1 our final line scores, and this will be the game for tonight as the Corpus Christi Hooks win this one here in the bottom half of the 8th inning, and winning that one pretty well. Well, we are back for Saturday Night Baseball, and it's coming up next.